I often get asked on my channel, or I guess accused of, having my face pumped full of Botox and fillers and having all types of laser and different work done on my face. I've even been accused of having multiple facelifts because people say that you can see the scarring on my face. Someone said they could see the scarring on my neck where I had a facelift, which you do see a scar on my neck, but it's from a spinal surgery 20 some years ago. On my channel, those of you that have been with me for a while, you guys know I share pretty much everything because, you know, we're all girlfriends, we're trying to help each other out. And I have never had fillers in my entire life. I've never had lasers. I've never had any type of facelift. The only surgery I've ever had was my spinal surgery 20 some years ago. I don't even go and get facials. I am so low maintenance except for what I do for myself in my own home. I've never had Botox anywhere around my eyes, on my face. Now, full disclaimer, which I've shared this a gazillion times, I do get Botox, not for wrinkles, which it does help for the wrinkles, but I do get Botox injections. Actually, after my spinal surgery 20 some years ago, it started triggering horrible migraines. So my neurologist said, hey, we can actually do Botox for that, which I had never heard of doing Botox for migraines, but you can Google it, look it up. Botox for migraines is an actual thing. Of course, they don't, you know, put it all over your face. They do it here, on the sides of my head. They do it in the back of my head, the back of my neck. Sometimes they'll do it in my shoulders, since that's where I have a lot of my pain. But like 3, it depends on who the neurologist is. 3, sometimes 5 of them do go around right here on my forehead. So that's probably the reason why I don't really have any deep forehead wrinkles, because I have been getting the Botox for my migraines now for probably 20 years. I've never had any injections or anything like that anywhere else on my face. But I do often get asked that, and oftentimes accused, because people just don't believe me. I do think genetics has a lot to do with it, but also my lifestyle, and of course I have been very diligent about skincare, especially sunscreen, for many years. But you can have your whole face pumped full of every injectable in the world, but if you aren't taking care of your skin and you're not using your sunscreen, reapplying, and eating well every single day, it doesn't matter how much Botox and fillers you get. You know, Botox, fillers, that can't improve the quality of our skin. There's nothing wrong if somebody wants to get Botox fillers. I 100% support it if somebody wants to go and do it. I don't think there's anything wrong if people want to make little tweaks to their body. But you know, for me, it's just, honestly, it's just not something I want to do. I have a crooked upper lip. This lip kind of is shorter than this lip, and I'm starting to get those little etched in lip wrinkles. And sure, I thought about maybe getting some filler to maybe lift this part of the lip up to, you know, make it match this side. But you know, honestly, I don't really care. I just deal with it. And while I don't love them, I accept it because, you know, wrinkles, it's part of aging. You know, we're all gonna age, but I do wanna age gracefully. If you are someone who already gets Botox or fillers, what I'm about to share actually can really intensify and make your Botox work even better. Or if you're someone like me, nothing against having injectables, it's just not something that I really want to do. I wanted to share a product that I think is mind-blowing, the results that you get. I don't share this hardly ever, except for right now, because right now it is 30% off, a huge deal, and you get a bunch of free gifts with it. It's an expensive product, so that's why I don't share it all the time. I try on my channel to share a lot of more affordable products that, you know, can meet everyone's budget. But when there are these huge Black Friday sales on products that are normally super duper expensive, I won't buy these products at full price. I always wait till this time of year to stock up on the products that, you know, are a little bit higher price than what I would like to spend. So that's why I wanted to share it in this video. If this is out of your budget, I totally understand. Just look on my channel for other videos. I have a ton of videos on dupes and affordable products because I like to, you know, be fair and help out everyone. You know, I don't know what anyone's budget is, so of course, that's why I like to share a bunch of different videos. So if this product is out of your budget, there's no need to leave me a comment and complain about the price. I get it, it's expensive. But right now it is 30% off with free shipping and a bunch of free gifts. I will leave all the discount information down below, but let me just stop yapping and let me share with you the product. This is by the brand Revision Skincare. This is their Revox Line Relaxer Serum. I've used this product off and on now for probably a couple years, and every time I go back to using it, I am mind blown at the results that I get. Now what this product is, it is a really light weight, kind of watery gel type serum, and it is chock full of 8 peptides, and the type of peptides that pretty much will do the same thing that Botox will do, but the peptides aren't like at the very bottom of the list like you see a lot of products that are out there on the market. The peptides are really high up in the ingredients list, but these are peptides that, of course, they're not going to be identical to Botox, but these will kind of work the same way in the skin as what Botox will do. And then it also has hyaluronic acid in it, and then it also has arnica, which is great for bruising and that bluish discoloration. So yes, there are a few different products out there that that say that they're a Botox type product in a bottle. And while yes, many of those do work really well, this one, in my opinion, this is the Mac Daddy. This is the real Botox in a bottle. If you're looking to spend, if it's in your budget, like I said, it's 30% off right now, so that really helps. This is the bigger bottle. If you're new to it and you don't know if it's gonna work, they do have a smaller one with a little metal cooling applicator tip. And I have one of those as well, but I'm too lazy to get it because I already have it packed in one of my suitcases for my next trip. But this is the big bottle because since I know I love it so much, this is a much better value for me, especially since it's 30% off. Now, most products, they take 6 weeks to work, or 2 months, 3 months, 6 months to work. This one, of course, the results get better and better over time, but for me, I love it so much because this actually gives me instant results. And I'm gonna show you how I use this on my skin and exactly what I do. Like I said, this will kind of work similarly the way Botox does, as it will kind of help relax those muscles. So if you have anywhere around your mouth, like I do, that you're starting to get those little lip wrinkles, or maybe you don't like your crow's feet, or maybe you have a 1 or an 11 in the middle of your eyes. I always get a 1, but of course, like I said, since I get that migraine Botox and they do it like right around here, it gets rid of that. Or perhaps you're like me, this is where my spinal surgery was, right here, the scar from that. But I am getting like that tech neck. Now, I'm 50 years old, so it's probably just like aging neck, but I've got those bands going across, and that's, you can be 15 years old and have the bands, but of course mine are obviously getting deeper, since I'm aging. But this will work on any lines and wrinkles on your face. This does have hydrating ingredients, of course, like the hyaluronic acid, which will help plump everything up. But what's really making the difference in here, combined with all of these ingredients, are the 8 different peptides that will really go to work and give you similar, of course not identical, but really similar results as your Botox. Now, if you already get Botox, if you're someone and you're like, I don't care, I'm still gonna get my Botox, and wherever on your face you inject your Botox, this is something that a ton of dermatologists recommend that you use immediately after getting your Botox, and then a couple times a day to not just maintain your results of your Botox, but I have read a lot of comments where people say they actually, normally had to get their Botox every 3 or 4 months, but now they're able to stretch it out to every 5 or 6 months because this just kind of supercharges the Botox that you already have. Now, you're supposed to put this on clean skin, but honestly, I will just put it over top of my sunscreen or my makeup throughout the day, especially if I feel like the area is kind of looking a little more crinkly. And not only do I want to plump it up, but I want to add those amazing peptides in there to kind of help give me that Botox-like effect. That's why I like this big one, because I don't really use it sparingly. I actually use this product. So you're really only supposed to use like 1 little pump or half a pump. So it will really last you for a really long time. Even if you get the smaller one, that should last you a long time if you use it the way you're supposed to. But like I said, I like to use it sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, and I'll just put it on right over top of my makeup. A lot of times I'll put this on right before I retouch my sunscreen every few hours. And I just feel like it just gives me really impressive results. I used to only just use it kind of like around my little crow's feet, around my eyes. And as soon as you put it on, it's not burning or tingling or anything like that. But as soon as I put it on, it's like I can feel those peptides going to work and trying to like fill out that skin. So then what I started doing is then I started kind of putting it on these wrinkles, but I feel like these are kind of a little too deep, these horizontal ones. They're kind of a little too deep. It does kind of smooth out that area, but I like to use this and then I'll put on one of my all-time favorite neck creams that help with crepiness and firming up the skin. So this is what I've been doing. I will just apply like half a pump just around my mouth, especially concentrating on the outer borders of my lips. And then, you know, whatever's left over, or I might, you know, use more. I might use like a half a pump or 1 pump more, and then I'll put it around my eyes. I'll put it on the nose to mouth line. I'll even put it on my neck wrinkles, right in between my forehead, anywhere that I have, you know, those little wrinkles that I want not only to plump up, but I want to kind of just relax that muscle and give me the similar effect that Botox would. I let it just completely absorb in, which just takes a few minutes, but even after, you know, those couple minutes of letting it fully absorb in, I notice an immediate difference. I can feel, especially around my upper lip where those wrinkles are, it's almost like I can feel not really a tingling, but it's almost like I can feel activity underneath my skin where I can just feel it swelling up. But what I like to do is take it one step further, and I like to immediately apply, after it absorbs, I like to immediately apply a lip plumper. Now, my all-time favorite lip plumper, if you've watched my channel long enough, is no secret. It's my City Beauty, the City Lips. This lip plumping gloss is absolutely amazing over this product because it will help seal in all of these amazing ingredients. So I will put the City Lips over top, and after about 10 minutes, I cannot get over the results, but just the condition, the quality of the skin, not just on my lips, but the rest of my face is a lot smoother. It looks more relaxed. It does sort of look like, oh, maybe she had something done as you use this over time, because it's not just filling in a wrinkle or paralyzing a wrinkle the way injectables can do. This is actually making a difference in the quality of the skin. And that's something that Botox cannot do. So to me, this combination is like amazing. But if, you know, maybe you're like, I don't like City Lips, or I don't feel like using City Lips, or maybe you don't own City Lips and you are taking advantage of this 30% off sale. Now these City Lips, they are 40% off right now. But if you just want to stick with this brand, this is another product by Revision Skincare. This is 30% off right now as well. This to me is very, very similar to my City Lips. This is the Revision Skincare Youthful Lip Replenisher. This is probably my 5th one. And on a night that I'm not using my City Lip, I will use my Revision Skincare Youthful Lips Replenisher in place of it. Now, as far as the applicator, I like City Lips applicator better because I just, you know, I'm just a standard lip gloss girl. I like this type of applicator. But, you know, if you don't like that type of lip gloss whole ordeal and you just want something that you can do quickly and throw in your pocket, this product, it has almost the same ingredients as the City Lips, except this one has a little bit of a minty taste to it or scent to it, but this also is loaded with peptides and hyaluronic acid. But this one kind of goes one step further as far as skincare for the lips, because not only does it have very similar ingredients as the City Lips, but this also has vitamin C that's not going to irritate. It's the THD, my all-time favorite form of vitamin C that can penetrate a little bit deeper. And this is a very thick gloss. So if you are like, I hate City Lips because it's thicker than most lip glosses, then you are just not gonna like this. This is even thicker than City Lips, but you guys, this is a phenomenal gloss. Like, let me see, I have to really squeeze to get this out. So this is how thick this is. So, you know, if you don't like a thicker gloss, you're not gonna like this. But you could always put this on, follow with this product, and then wait, you know, like 15 minutes for everything to kind of absorb and all the ingredients to really do what they're supposed to do. And then you could just wipe this off and then use whatever other lip product you like. But the two of these pair really well together as well. All right, again, so if you did want to pick this up, again, it is 30% off right now, and you get a bunch of free gifts with it as well. I'm gonna leave my discount code and all the sale information down below this video in the description box. If you're like me and you wait till Black Friday to do your major shopping, or that's when you stock up on your expensive skincare items that, you know, you typically won't buy throughout the year, that's what I like to do. But if you wanted to see some of my other products, you know, they're higher end products, things that I typically will not buy unless I can get them on a huge sale, I'm gonna pop up this video right here of a video I just did. Everything at Skin Beautiful RX is 30% off right now. Almost everything is 30% off. And I put about maybe 5 or 6 of my absolute favorites and some recommendations that you might be interested in checking out. So if you are looking to save big on some higher end skincare products that you typically wouldn't buy throughout the year, click on this video if you wanted to check that out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.